Bad move, Mike. Bad move. You really think that's gonna stop Dexter? The only thing that's gonna make him stop is if you give him what you promised.
I don't know
him.
what you're talking about. You know what I do know is that he's not getting a WWE contract anytime soon.
I feel bad for you. What's the worst that can happen if you tell the truth, right? You get canceled. You lose your house. You're living on the street. Me and Candace take over Ms. and Mrs. That's the wrestling's on the
Enough!
where everyone
The hell are you wearing?
Oh, you know what this is. It's a whistle. I put it on for dramatic effect. But if you don't come clean, I am going to blow the whistle on you.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.